Hey there friends, it's Sarah Joy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm welcoming you into my kitchen. We're going to be going through it and I'm going to be showing you things that I bought, thrifted, or made within my kitchen. I know this is not the most conventional space to be doing some thrifting, but I'm going to show you everything in here that I've collected along the way and things that I bought intentionally for it. I always like to start my videos with a little introduction if you're brand new here. I'm Sarah Joy and I vlog every single Tuesday, making videos, bringing you around my house, showing you behind the scenes on projects that I've done around here, or just coming on with ideas and tips for you to bring more intentionality and joy into your spaces. So if that sounds good to you, make sure that you hit subscribe so that all of that fresh inspiration comes to you every single Tuesday. All right, so welcome to my kitchen. Whenever we first moved in here, this was the very first time, I know it sounds silly, that we had time to bring in a dining table or a kitchen table. We were living in an apartment for years and years, and so you just have bar stools on the countertop. You don't really have a table. So getting a kitchen table was one thing that was exciting to put on the list. I love having a breakfast nook inside of our kitchen, as well as the dining room area. And also, I knew I was going to be doing a lot of meal prep and just working in the kitchen every single day. It's definitely an integral part of our home since we cook so often at home. So I knew in order to make the space really feel alive, I wanted to do a lot of like lifting, lightening, and mood boosting in here. So that's definitely a factor in just the colors that we chose and how we chose to style things in here. I'll show a couple of quick pictures to give you a sense of what it was like whenever we moved in. Definitely a lot of dark cabinetry, and I painted it all myself. So if you're wanting to see a video on how to paint cabinets, I definitely have those, and also a video on how they've held up throughout the years. We also got the backsplash tile and the countertops replaced. This was one of the things that we had just saved money for along the way, because I knew this is something that I wanted to prioritize. Also something that I didn't want to DIY as far as the backsplash tile. I didn't really know, what I was doing, and I wanted to look professional and be something that would last along the years. So we got all of that professionally done, and then for everything else, I did it myself. So let's dive into all the different things that are in here, and I'll show you where they came from. This coffee bar area of our kitchen represents a lot of things blended from new to thrifted. So let me go ahead and walk you through it. The baskets on the wall, as you can imagine, are thrifted, just like the ones in the dining room. This flower arrangement that I have is thrifted. Those are all thrifted flowers. Thrifted cutting boards that are actually placed to hide the extension cords. The Nespresso and canisters are new, as well as the kettle. And pretty much everything else here was purchased new, with the exception of this diffuser, which I got on eBay. Moving to the little entryway of the kitchen, this is pretty much all thrifted. The two shelves that I have were on clearance at Hobby Lobby for $2 or $3 each. And then other than that, mostly everything else was thrifted. The calendar that you see on the wall was purchased new at the time, and then the little propagation canisters were purchased new, but everything else was thrifted. Chances are you've seen this kind of table before, and if you do recognize it, there's a reason for that, because they were very, very popular in the 90s, and just about everybody had one in their kitchen. This was, I would say, thrifted. It was actually given to me, but it was like a hand-me-down, and I painted it from the classic wooden color to black to just modernize it a little bit more and make it flow with our kitchen. The candlestick that you see on the table also was thrifted, as well as these flowers that I put inside of a vase. Over here, this chalkboard was thrifted, and I added my own artwork to it. And then we have this other little piece in the corner that's holding a lot of my cookbooks. That was also found on the side of the road, and I just repainted it and added some knickknacks to it. Over on this side of the kitchen, this is pretty much all new. I found this vase at HomeGoods, as well as some flowers that I got for it, and these little matching salt and pepper shakers. These cookbooks over here are new. The vase, quote unquote, that you see is actually a little kombucha bottle, so that was thrifted. Over here, these flowers were, again, on clearance, $2 or $3 at Hobby Lobby. And the vase for them, or the pot, was thrifted. And then the other things on the counter were purchased new. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour of my kitchen. If you're inspired by this week's video thinking, I have some old furniture around my house that I could probably repurpose, and I want to know how to do that and put things together in my home affordably, then you're the perfect person to be a part of my course. It's called Attainable Aesthetic. It is an online, self-paced digital course, and I walk you through all of my tips and tricks for sourcing things, using things that you already have, and my favorite places to shop for quality things that you'll get at a fraction of the cost. I'll also help you just narrow down your design style from all of the things that you love and really hone in on the one thing that is truly your style and help you bring it into your home. You're gonna learn a ton from this course and would love for you to be a part of it. The link to enroll in Attainable Aesthetic is in the description below. Make sure to check that out. All right, guys, I will be back next Tuesday with a brand new video, and until then, have a great week. Bye.
What a wonderful world.